Now in its 6th year of existence, the Cardinal Spotlight was created to recognize a special individual each year that represents Otterbein in a positive light beyond the field of competition. Last year, I was humbled and honored to be the recipient of this award, and now I'm even more excited to help showcase another deserving winner. Usually, there's a video package to help tell the story, but tonight we'd like to do things a little bit differently and ask you all to please close your eyes and listen.
We want you to keep your eyes closed and just imagine. Imagine a high school kid from the suburb of Cleveland, Ohio, a good student, a good athlete, and an even better person. Imagine that he was a standout wrestler who was a state qualifier as a junior, and then he was convinced to join the football team his senior year, where he suffered a torn ACL.
Now think about him rehabbing that knee and earning a spot in the newly launched program here at Otterbein. But 2 weeks before arriving to campus, he tore that ACL again and was forced to redshirt as a freshman. Now think about his rehab again and the way he ultimately worked his way back to the starting lineup in 2018. A season that began with him taking 4th place in a nationally recognized tournament out in Rhode Island, but also a season that was cut short after a bad shoulder injury.
Now bring yourself to this past winter, where this young man fought his way back into the starting lineup once again. A season that started with 2 pins and 5 matches before he had another shoulder injury. Imagine him going to the doctor over holiday break and complaining of chest pains. And imagine his mom calling him with the pending news: non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Now think about him sending a message to our head coach with an update on his shoulder and adding in a quick message at the end saying, "Coach, I also have cancer."
Now picture him taking the spring semester off school and moving back home for treatment at the Cleveland Clinic. More importantly, picture the way people began to rally around this 21-year-old kid. The media coverage, the texts and calls of support, the donations, the love and encouragement. Think about the number of bracelets made and worn by the communities in Cleveland, Columbus, and other cities. Imagine he received videos from countless wrestling programs around the country. Imagine he got shout-outs from UFC champion Cody Garbrandt, UFC lightweight Blake Lita, and the head coach of USA Wrestling.
Think about him being invited to a Cleveland Cavaliers game to meet his sports idol, 20-year-old NBA star Luka Doncic of the Dallas Mavericks. Picture them sitting in a back room at Rick and Williams Arena, sharing stories and discussing their Slovenian roots. Think about the push-up challenge created in his honor, and teams across the country doing it on camera. Can you see all of this? Can you envision the constant smile and determination this young man has attacked each day with? Can you feel the power surrounding this story?
One of the most important attributes is perseverance. It's the hard work you do after you get tired of doing the hard work you already did. Perseverance is the main ingredient for success, making difficulties disappear and obstacles vanish. For this story, perseverance is a 5'11", 165-pound warrior from Painesville, Ohio. Imagine perseverance is standing tall in this room tonight.
At this time, we ask that you please open your eyes and help us welcome Perseverance to the stage. It is our great honor on behalf of Otterbein Athletics and our wrestling program to welcome your fellow student athlete, my best friend, and the recipient of the 2019 Cardinal Spotlight Award, Joey Tromba.
Thank you all. Thank you, Corbin and Jake, for that awesome introduction. As you all know, I was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma this past January. Definitely hasn't been easy since going into treatment about once a week. I'd first like to thank my family for all their support, my mom and dad, my dad for helping me choose Otterbein. He went on all the college visits with me and helped me make the right choice. And my mom for going to treatment every week with me. Next person I would like to thank is, most of the reason why I chose here is Coach Rassetter. He's definitely had a lot of challenges in his life, many similar to mine. We both had bad knee injuries, bad shoulder injuries. I was his first recruit on campus, and we both were diagnosed with cancer. So he beat his, so I know I'm going to beat mine and join him. I would like to also thank my wrestling team, all the coaches, including Coach Short and Coach Vaughn, for all their support. They've had my back ever since they found out the news. I would like to thank Otterbein as a whole. You guys have shown unreal support. It's messages every day, even a few months later, they're still pouring in. I'd like to thank all of you here, all the sports teams who sent messages, videos, gifts, and cards. It's something that goes unnoticed, but it definitely makes a difference. I obviously have my good days and bad days, and that stuff, it really does make my bad days a lot better. I'd like to also thank Dawn Stewart for her support, Adam Prescott for his coverage and his support, and I would just like to thank you all for this award. My goal is to return in the fall, take classes. If you see me on campus, come up and say hi. I don't bite that hard. So thanks again for choosing me, and go Cards.